and those possibilities of one person. When we say transcendence, what is that? Trans means
Transgender?
no, transgender is different. Transgender belongs to the LGBTQ.
What
It,
me?
the
What do you mean
spelling
by
is
trans? Ah,
transcendence. From the word trans, which means build, right?
yes, sir.
You build what? Build, and sentence means going up. So you have to build your personality, means positive building of personality. That is my own perception, the meaning of what is transcendence. It means you have to make positive building of yourself, having a good rapport. Now, when we do the following, okay, we have to listen to this video. Yeah.
Yes.
This video will help you guys to exactly learn about the human person's body imposed limits and possibilities.
Oh my. Sir, can you repeat the? Okay. Oh my God.
Essential. 8. So how many guys?
8.
How many limits and possibilities of the transcendence? Yung human body natin?
8.
8. Let's talk about number 1 first, okay? To make it more.
Yes, sir.
This is it. Okay. Yes, Sarah, you have to read first.
How the human person body imposes limits and possibilities for the transcendence. Number one, the concept of dreads. Man is simply thrown into the world and is left alone to face what he can do because he did not will for it.
I want you to improve your intonation. Don't read like you are a robotic, huh?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
We are not into English, but I don't want to let you do that anyway.
Okay.
How do you listen, huh?
Yes, sir.
How the human person body limits and possibilities for transcendence? See, in the intonation, Matt and Hannah, you have to follow this pattern. This like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, level up, down. That's the first one. Second, level up sounds up. Up. How do you person body impose limits and possibilities for transcendence? That's how it is. Okay. So we have one. Put in your mind the concept of dread. Ano yung dread? What is dread? Ayun. Mark, if I ask you, what is dread? What do you think about it?
It's like sadness. Like it's more like a negative.
Negative, sadness, that's it. Man is simply thrown into the world and is left alone to face what he can do because he did not wait for it. What do you think about this? This meaning, the concept of dread. The concept of dread, man, here, man, simply thrown, tinapon mo. binato mo, okay, into the world and is left alone to face what he can do because he did not wait for it. What do you think about
I
this?
think he has fear pa to face what he can do in.
Ito ba yung iniitsikwera mo yung tao? Kasi alam mo wala na siyang silbi. Like, you're putting that person into one aisle, to one place, kasi you're nothing. Kasi he did not win for it. Parang you don't deserve to be part of our group. You are not our friends anymore. You're not helping us. Is that the meaning of the concept of dread?
Maybe,
Man, what do you think? Hannah?
maybe po.
Huh?
Maybe po.
Baby?
Yes, sir. Kasi po, uh, it depends po paano po iwasan yung tao po. Kasi meron pong, some people po, meron pong fear na makipag-communicate. So, parang they prefer po na, ano po, be alone po. Ganun po.
That's the topic, ano? The human person body, tayo, imposes limits and possibilities for transcendence. The meaning that I put here, that I wrote here, was coming from me, my own understanding. The concept of dread, the man will be put away, okay, thrown into one world, and you are going to be left there. Kasi nga parang you did not will for it. Parang you don't deserve, you did not fulfill your job. Di ba may mga tao na gano'n na, ba't di niya kaya ako pinapansin? Ano kaya ang meron sa akin? Galit ba siya? What's wrong? So that's the number one, okay? The dread concept. You have to write it, huh? Did you take a photo?
Yes,
And
sir.
then write it down in your notebook afterwards. Because I want to check your notebook, huh?
Okay,
Next,
sir.
Matt, you have to do the number two, please.
The concept of being others related. He has to establish relationships with others in the world.
This is it. The concept of being others related. Let's say being na lang. Being is what? Being what you are doing. Who are you to be with? Sino ka? Ano ka? Ano pwede mo i-contribute? Okay? It's okay because philosophy naman you can say it in English, you can say it in Tagalog. Okay? So we will make it into English. He has to establish relationship with others in the world. From the word establishment, what does it mean?
To create.
Sorry?
To create.
Very good. To create, to do something. And relationship means if you are being friendly, ano yung ugnayan? Relationship means ugnayan. Yung how will you be able to do something, okay, to create something in the world. What will you do? Siyempre, we need to avoid the negativity. We will go with the positivity. We always wanted to have a good life. So, kung thinking positive lang ako, I want to be like this, like that. And that's how you develop the limits of possibilities. So number two is the concept of being others related. Your relationship more with the other people that surround you. Like for example, you are here, okay? Nakikita ko magandang relationship niyo kasi meron biruan, may nagkatawanan, okay? But hindi na pwede sa amin lang yung naggagawa. No? You have to contribute as well. In number three, I think Matt, you go ahead again, Matt.
The, con-
Wait, okay. Go.
the concept of concern. Human person's relatedness to entire is basically things which he encounters in the world. He is always together with others.
What is together?
Um,
Yes, together.
it's sticking to one another.
Yes. You are not alienated with others. This is how you impose your limits and how you impose your possibilities, how you control yourself. Not all times now you are going to be alone there as a lonely person. You have to deal with others, you have to talk, you have to help. That's why they need together. The opposite of together is not alienated. You are not alone. Can man live in one island alone? And that is why they said no man is an island. Kasi you cannot live alone. So you have to be together with others. Okay? That is your concern. Okay? For example, I saw Hannah, she's always sitting alone on that chair. So my concern is I have to go with her and ask her, okay, not directly asking her why are you alone like this. No, I have to make friends with her. For me to know exactly why she is doing that. You understand? So to not leave the person alone, because no man in this world living alone in one island. We need to be together. That's number three, huh? Hannah, this is for you.
The concept of guilt feeling. In philosophy, guilt feeling is something that is lacking or missing in a person. As such, human person is a guilt creature.
Would you like to explain that by your own?
In my own opinion po, um, guilt feeling is something that ano po, that that miss that missing to one another po.
Guilt feeling.
Or we can make the guilt po if we do something bad to one another po. Ganun po.
All humans having their guilt feeling. What you have your guilt feeling. I also do have my guilt feeling. Hannah, you also have your guilt feeling. All of us have our guilt feeling. Guilt feeling yung parang, hindi ko nasabi sa kanya, the deadline of the project should be today. Hindi tuloy niya nagawa, bagsak tuloy siya. Naka-conscience mo. Your conscience. What about you, Matt? Can you give me an example of guilt feeling you did? When you disobeyed your mom, your dad?
Um, it was when I was supposed to do my chores, pero I didn't po. And then they had to do it po.
Yes.
And I can't say.
Brilliant answer, Matt. Yung tipong, you're supposed to do your home chores. But definitely because meron kang excitement sa nilalaro mo, I did not do it. Then you saw your mom, she was very tired coming from the school teaching and overloads and then nagugas siya. Kawawa naman ako. Si Hannah kasi wala siyang pakialam sa mundo eh. Parang ganun eh. Kaya wala siyang guilt feeling eh. Now, if you don't have a guilt feeling, Hannah, how do you call it? You are
Selfish.
selfish, sakin, right? The opposite is if you don't have a guilt feeling, kung wala kang conscience, then you are selfish. Hannah, in your life, is there anything happen like you feel the guilt because of what?
Um, when I was 10 years old po, nalaman ko po na
Okay.
ampon po ako. Then, lumating po yung nanay ko sa Pinas. Then, that's my, parang first time to meet her po. Then po, parang I need to choose po kung sino sa
Yes.
pipiliin ko, yung lola at lolo ko ba or yung real parents ko po or biological parents ko po. So, parang there's something guilt feeling to me po na but hindi naman siya like guilt feeling talaga pero parang sometimes po nagigilt po ako kasi po iniwan ko pa sila.
You have two things in your mind kasi when you learn that you are the adopted child, you have the galit, you are galit doon sa iwan sa iyo and then binigay ka naman doon. Now, parang gusto bumawi ng parents mo sa'yo. So, you came to them. The guilt feeling is iniwan ko yun pala sa akin. That's a good example. You don't need to copy all of this. Huh? Just copy what is number one to number five. Then, as long as you know the meaning, that's enough. The concept of conscience. Ito na yung
The,
consensya.
the concept of conscience. Conscience plays a primary role in recovering from being lost or fallen in the world.
What do you think this conscience mean if you are going to convert it with the word lost and fallen?
Uh,
Sa akin naman ha, before you continue yours, conscience yun yung konsensya mo eh. Di ba? Parang, you heard, for example, na may nangyayaring nakawan. You know in fact na yung kaibigan mo yung gumawa ng pagnanakaw. Tama? But you still protected her or him. Then suddenly, yung nanakawan, kailangan niya para ng pera. Para saan? Because she or he needs to pay the tuition fees, our bills, right? Saan yung konsensya mo? Yung parang, hindi ka makatulog. You cannot even sleep well. Even sa pagkain mo, you cannot do it. Because you're always thinking that, hindi ko sinasabi kung sino nagnakaw, kailangan ng tao. Hanggang kailan ka tatakluban ng langit at lupa? They said, both, yung parang yung mundo mo mabubunaw na, being destroyed, daladala mo sa iyong konsensya na yung kaibigan mo nagnakaw, tapos yung ninakawan, they really need it for paying all the bills. Yan yung tinatawag na concept of the conscience. Konsensya ang kalaban. And, Hannah, do you believe that conscience or conscience is mahirap kalaban?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
There's something in you po na you're always thinking of that happened or the situation happens po. Tapos parang gusto mong sabihin pero yun nga po. Like example, someone's backstab your friend po pero di mo po masabi kasi syempre pinagkatiwalaan ka ng isa.
Exactly. Ikaw sa tingin mo, maganda itong number 5 ha. You can relate yourself with this number 5.
so for me, sir, it's ano po, it like focuses more on the guy po, like on what he's thinking po.
100% correct. Yes. Continue.
And if he's not able to think, it's gonna be hard for him.
Oo, yun man. Mahirap daw kalabanin yung konsensya. It's difficult to fight with your conscience. Kasi from the word conscience, konsensya mo yun, you can get lots of stress eh. You cannot sleep well, you cannot eat. Parang you are lagi kang balisa. Balisa means you're always in the bad mood. Hey, saan ka punta? I don't know. Conscience, your conscience will kill you if you don't know how to control the limitations of it. And yes, number 6, Hannah.
The concept of resoluteness. Resoluteness is man's readiness to be called conscience.
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 This resoluteness is a part of number 5, yung conscience, okay? The concept of resoluteness. Resoluteness means readiness to be called conscience. If you have this resoluteness, you are ready to face your conscience. Kapag, I have to solve this. I have to make solutions for this problem. So, mataas pa rin yung positivity na kaya mong talunin yung negative conscience. Tama? Is there any positive conscience? Positive conscience and negative conscience. Class, is there any negative conscience yun, no? Positive conscience meron ba? Sa tingin nyo, ma,
Uh, no, sir.
parang wala na. Ikaw, Hana, meron bang positive conscience?
Wala.
Konsensya mo nga eh, dahil hindi mo nasabi eh. Parang feeling ko meron.
Depends lang po.
It is
Depends.
my conscience if I did not tell the truth. It is readiness, it is resoluteness. That's my conscience. He died because of me. It is negative. So yes. Number seven. Number seven, Mata. Temporality. Yes, Matt?
The concept of temporality. Temporality imposes limits to one's human body.
Explain this.
So what's imposes?
Ha?
What's imposes po?
Imposes, yung gagampanan mo. Impose mo, yung parang lalagyan mo siya ng batas. Like for example, the government of the Philippines Republic imposes the RA Republic Act na yung ginawa mo, yung gagawin mo, yung isa sa batas mo, gagawin mo sa buhay mo.
So for this one po, there's ano po, like temporary limits to
It's
what
like-
you can do.
Ha?
There's like limits po.
Temporal. Yung temporary naman yan, hindi naman yung pang habang buhay. Yung very long last. Para wala naman siyang lasting. So, you have to do it with your human body. Easy. Number 8,
The concept of death, the human person's temporal the
Yes.
human person's temporal existence will find its end on death.
Concept of death. Explain niya maganda yung liwanag.
Wait, sir. Um, for my opinion po, in my opinion po, the human person is only exists if they die po. I'm not sure po.
Ikaw na.
Um, this is when ano po, parang you have fulfilled na po what you have done in earth po, parang ganun.
Yung kay Matt, Hannah, parang you have your fulfillment in life. Na parang ready ka na mamatay. Okay. Your life is temporary lang naman. Parang they always say, on earth daw, lahat ng tao ay may hangganan. Ano yung hangganan? Kamatayan. Di ba? So lahat tayo sa mundo ay temporary lang. Walang matitira. Yung sinasabi nila, una-unahan lang yan. Di ba una ka pa? Okay. So, yun yung death. Yung number 8 is the last part, okay, of the human persons that shows the limitations and possibilities. Yun yung temporary lang, yung buhay ng tao sa mundo. And because of the word, hindi tayo magkakagalan on earth, then let's do good things to others. Did you hear the other saying, hindi mo madadala yung magandang bahay, damit, kayamanan mo
Yes, sir.
sa
Libingan.
lupa, di ba? So you heard that. Okay. Yung connection niya dito, ano dito yun? Parang it will end ang death. Lahat ay may hangganan sa pamamagitan ng kamatayan. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, kaya nga limits kasi temporary lang, right?
Yes.
And then yung possibilities, yun yung dapat mong gawin.
Yes.
Dapat do good things.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
If there's possibility to help po and you have something naman po, then help po kasi hindi naman po lahat ng ari-arian o kayamanan mo madadala mo sa libingan.
Yes. Yung sa Samaritan, we heard about the Good Samaritan, dumaan siya, in-ignore niya, isa, dumaan isa, hinayaan niya, dumaan niya, isa na meron, binuhat niya, nililis niya, at sabi niya, dito muna siya, pakainin lang siya, at babalikan mo siya. Yun yung bagay na, do good things to others. If you don't want others will do bad things to you. Parang, ano ba kasabihan yun? Do good things to others without waiting for any
Or expecting something.
yes, expects. I think class naintindihan niyo yan.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Welcome, sir.
Okay, so class, ayan na siya. Naintindihan niyo ba hindi?
Yes,
We
sir.
still have time. Eto naman, turn it off mo muna yan, hands.